Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Real quick, because you guys asked for the Work Dingbats t-shirt, I have made it available for you. You can check it out right now. Link is in the show description to make it easier for you all. And also, we do ship internationally. And yes, I know the price is quite crazy at the moment, but don't worry, the more people that order, and I believe I need only 10 more orders before I can actually reduce the price. That is not many people, not many at all. And I know everyone was leaving comments about how they wanted this shirt. Go and get your own right now. Link is available in the show description. With that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about Tommy Robinson once again, because Tommy is currently still in solitary confinement. What is his crime, you may ask? Absolutely nothing. I've been making video after video about Tommy Robinson because I heard from Jordan Peterson and Ezra Levant that he is currently on death watch because he is not in a good position right now. No one can stay in solitary confinement for a long period of time before going crazy, before their mental health suffers. He's been refused mental health services. He's been refused contact with the outside world. His situation is declining quite rapidly. And recently, he lost his high court bid to challenge the segregation in prison, meaning that he lost his appeal to be moved out of solitary confinement. Now, obviously, he's in solitary confinement because of an unjust court system at the moment. And if he was to be in another part of the prison, let's say, he would be at risk of being killed by Muslims in that prison because they know that he's there. They want to get to him. His life is significantly in danger the more time that he stays, not only in solitary confinement, but if he stays in prison. Now, this is Wood Hill Prison. I'm not sure where that is in the UK, but still, the problem that we've got at the moment is Tommy shouldn't even be there in the first place. You have a rather corrupt UK government and a corrupt UK court system. And I've been seeing video after video of individuals, their cases that are actually legitimate cases of a mother. She's lost her daughter and her plea was dismissed in court. They just completely got rid of it. We don't care about your daughter. We don't care about anything else. We don't care about the man that may have taken her. None of the sort. But yet we can rock up to your house at 1 a.m. and your wife has got cancer over you making Facebook posts saying you don't like the Palestinian flag being all over the neighborhood. That apparently is worse than going after the grooming gangs in the UK. Somehow the two-tier Keir Starmer justice system, which is, by the way, happening here in Australia, sadly, we're following along with the fatherland, or what it used to be called the motherland. We're following along with that, and that is really sad. We've got to have proper justice in this world, and Tommy Robinson has been exposing a lot of the corruption, a lot of the madness, and that's why he is in solitary confinement at the moment. He should not be there. People are saying, contempt of court is a civil offense. Honestly, he did nothing wrong. He was told not to release a documentary called Silenced. If you haven't seen it, definitely well worth your time. And by the way, Ayaan Hirsi Ali, she shared this. She shared his documentary. And if you don't know Ayaan Hirsi Ali's story, you damn well better get acquainted with it because it is a fantastic and also a very eye-opening story. Here's someone that was marred and butchered from the Islamic religion. She can firsthand tell you what Islam is all about. She came from, I think it was Somalia. I think that is the country. I apologize, Ayaan, if I'm getting that incorrect, but came from one of those countries that Islam reigns supreme. And it just goes to show you how terrible Islam really is on the world. She goes, are Elon Musk and Jordan Peterson wrong about Tommy Robinson? The British media seems to think so. Here is one way to resolve that dispute. A majority of the British media have propagated the following narrative. In 2018, a video surfaced showing Jamal Hijazi, a 15-year-old Syrian refugee, being assaulted at Aldenbury Community School in Huddersfield, England. Following the incident, far-right activist Tommy Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon, falsely accused Jamal of attacking English schoolgirls in 2 Facebook videos. These claims were proven to be baseless, and Robinson later admitted he had spread fake news. Tommy Robinson counters the mainstream media narrative with a documentary wherein he says he is setting the record straight, and she shares the documentary below. So what I just read out is what the mainstream media usually go with. Same with Piers Morgan, who constantly lies about Tommy Robinson. Why? Because Tommy Robinson has exposed Piers Morgan in the past. Piers is not like that at all. And the British media, here's a clip from GB News of a guy calling Tommy Robinson a racist thug. And you have the other commentator going, what has he said that is racist? Like, he's not in prison for being a racist thug, according to you. He's in prison for no reason whatsoever. It's a civil offense. You should not be in solitary confinement. But they know that he is a threat. He is a danger, which he's not. But they think that he is what I'm trying to say. Here's a clip.
Tommy Robinson, he's lost his High Court bid to bring a legal challenge to the government over prison segregation. His lawyers in court argued in recent days that because of the prison population at HMP Woodhill being majoritively Muslim, he would be under threat of attack and even being killed if he was let into the public wing, or the public wing, the normal wing of the prison. Anyway, he's lost his High Court challenge, Andy. Should a man, this is the question, should a man who's in prison over contempt of court, which of course is serious, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that serious, should he be in prison segregation and locked away from seeing other prisoners and everything that goes with it?
Well, it sounds like he's in solitary confinement for his own safety.
Well, he's in segregation, so it's segregation, not solitary confinement.
So it sounds like he is segregated from other prisoners.
So why not just move him in prison then?
Well,
if there's so many Muslims wanting to kill him, just move him in prison, no?
Look, frankly, I don't care where he ends up. As long as he serves his sentence, it doesn't bother me which prison he's in. He should be treated the same as any other prisoner. And as you say, it's not a serious crime, but it is a crime, and it's a crime that he willfully committed. We've been talking about racist thugs. Tommy Robinson is another one of those.
That's not why he's in prison.
I was just about to say, I accept that is not why he's in prison, but it is nonetheless true.
Yeah, why is he racist?
He has made. I mean, I don't even. I'm not even. No, I'm not going to justify your question.
Well, come on, because he would deny. He and his supporters would deny that vehemently. He's got, as far as I'm aware, again, I'm not a massive Tommy fan or anything. I don't really know much about him. But when you come on a TV channel and say this man is racist, you need to give an example of what
he has made. All sorts of multiple. I'm not, like I said, I'm not making any comment on his supporters, by the way, because you can support Tommy Robinson and not be a racist. Tommy Robinson is on the record making all sorts of overtly racist statements. He is a racist.
Well, look, I don't consider him to be a racist myself personally. I have seen him go through the transformation, and people can be one way and learn other things and become something else, and that's what I see
and this is
in
what
him.
I said
but the point of this is not about racism. This is about.
I agree with that.
This is what I said to you in the break. So I've always had this view that the people have propagated that Tommy Robinson is a vile racist. And I think there is some stuff in his background that you would think, I wouldn't want to be associated with that. However, if you look at what he's done and where he's since then, the people that he has around him who say, absolutely, we're talking about Hindu people, Sikh people who say he absolutely isn't a racist. And then you look at what he's tried to do. He's tried to expose the rape of young girls by Muslim grooming gangs. That is a stain on our society. For that, and for everything else, there is a view that he is being shut down by the state and is a political prisoner, and I think there is some credence to that.
Well, Elon Musk did point that out as well. He believed he is. Elon Musk has said a few things as well, actually. But I do think that if you are segregated in a wing for your own safety because of the other prisoners, perhaps they might consider moving him to another prison.
Yeah. Surely that's the easiest solution. Whether you like Tommy Robinson or not, Andy or Renee, or whether you're a fan, whether you think he's a racist or whatever, surely the simple solution here is for a man who's committed contempt of court and his life is under threat and he's being segregated, just move him in prison. Why waste all this time, energy and money going to the High Court, battling his lawyers?
With that.
Just move him in prison.
Or I would actually just get him out of prison and give him a tag, because I don't understand why he should be imprisoned for that.
Justify your question. Hang on a minute. You've come on to a live broadcasting news outlet and you've made a quite damning statement to say that Tommy Robinson is a racist thug. Oh, but that's not why he's in prison. But yeah, I think that he's a racist thug. But you can't actually back up any of those claims because guess what? They're baseless, mate. You've got nothing on Tommy at all. The mainstream media have got nothing on Tommy at all. They just love spinning stories. That's exactly what Piers Morgan does all the time. Spin stories to suit a particular narrative to make Tommy out to be like he's the bad person. Oh, he's in prison for contempt of court. No, it's still serious. Not that serious, though. Contempt of court is not serious at all unless you've actually done something significantly bad in the area of contempt of court. Like Tommy has done absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. They call it a civil offense for a reason. He released a documentary because he apparently was told not to release it. And he willfully released it. It's a bold and courageous move, honestly. But they've been going after him for quite some time because Keir Starmer's government hates his guts, and so many other people hate his guts because he speaks the truth. He exposes the truth, whereas the mainstream media lies. I'm seeing countless story in the mainstream media at the moment. It's just personal bias of the journalist. If they hate Tommy Robinson, they'll write an article that will smear him. It's so easy to do nowadays. You can have completely and utter baseless claims, and yet they will still go after you. They won't represent the truth. Mainstream media today is just pure propaganda. How are they still in business? I don't know. I'm still trying to work that one out myself. And that's why so many people are turning to smaller news outlets to actually get the truth, because you can't really rely on mainstream media for truth or fair stories anymore. It's just all one-sided. It's insane. Anyway, continue to pray for Tommy Robinson, pray for his release. And I have always been saying this. I'm in full support of Tommy. I have not seen anything that he has done wrong at all, in my personal opinion. I think that he's doing right by the UK. There's a reason why so many people in the UK and so many intellectuals happen to side with him, and so many dingbats that go against him because they're dumb. Like, really, really dumb. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.